Okay, so I'm making this video to demonstrate the problem and hopefully we can reproduce it because I genuinely don't think this is a hardware problem. I'll explain why as we go. This is a powered USB hub. It's not connected to any computer. That's the only thing other than the two microphones connected to the Revelator. There's no other hardware connected. So the two microphones are condenser microphones and they need power. So I'm going to quickly, for the first channel, I'm going to go ahead and turn up the gain to a ridiculous level and turn on the phantom power. Excellent. So the phantom power works and the gain works. You can see it's redlining at the top there. If I pull the power, let the Revelator start up and read the preferences again. It should be able to read those settings and it should set those levels. Yep, there we go, redlining still. So we know that preamp 1 works and it can read the values upon startup. So that seems good. So let's just turn that off again. Turn that gain down to 0, turn off the 48 volts, and let's try channel 2. Let's turn up the gain and turn on the phantom power. Excellent. We have a microphone that's redlining again on channel 2, so the preamp works. If we pull the power, push the power back in, it'll start up and it should be able to read channel 2's gain value, and there we go, everything's fine. However, problems start when you have both channels set up. So I'm going to turn up the gain on channel 1 and I'm going to turn on the phantom power. You can see we've got both microphones working. So both preamps work at the same time, and the gain values are there, and they can be saved individually. However, if I pull the power now and plug it back in, what we're going to see is that it's not going to work. There's going to be no sound at all. Well, actually there is. If I really shout, so you can see that the gain levels have dropped to basically nothing. But if we actually go in and have a look, you'll see that's set to 60 dB. And you see that one's set to 59 dB, which apparently is what I set it to. And it hasn't worked. Now, if I go into either of these two channels and change it down by 1 decibel, you'll see that both preamps have been set up again. So it looks like during startup, if both channels are set up, the Revelator does not set the preamps to the appropriate level. That looks to be what it is. And as soon as I change one of the values, it then reconfigures the preamps and it starts working again. That's all really.